Welcome back to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I know what you're thinking, and you're right. This is not Gizeh, but not yet. Like, if you watched the last stream, you know we already arrived in Gizeh, but we had to return to get the last few collectibles in the Vatican. But this should not take too long. Why didn't I? So this should not go too long. So not take too long. So that's why I already called the stream Gizeh, because it's not here the way. Here it is. Gizeh, so we just get the last few collectibles and then we continue in Gizeh, where we basically, like I said, just arrived last time.
Oh, let's see here. The chariot, drawn by a black and white sphinx.
Of course, I read that is the, like always in games when there's a collectible trophy that has that many collectibles, it is bugged or glitched. That doesn't count.
Heed the trials of Augur. The bold chase glory and perish in flames. The worthy walks wisely and enters.
That's always annoying. Like the games that have so many collectibles are usually also the ones where the collectibles trophy is glitched, that you get all the collectibles but it doesn't count. Apparently there are some workarounds, but first we have to do the trials again. Okay, but there were also here some. They stopped. Okay, I remember I wanted to go through here and check out the stuff, but you didn't know. It's always this thing when you don't know where's the main path going, where's the collectibles path, you know, the goodie path. And here I went for the collectible because we had on the map, if you remember, there was like this one here, but there was one of these ancient fragments, artifacts basically, that, and I wanted to go for it, and then it was the main story path and you could not go back here. So I already was figuring that something was missing from this area. Couldn't. I just went left to the other way. Motherfucker, every time you think you have everything, something missing. Okay, what's the last one? Should not be too tough normally. Good. Not sure if this is deactivated or if it's a bug. It looks more like a bug here on the left. But sometimes bugs or glitches can also be in your favor. Don't they always have to be. Most of the time they're actually not in your favor, they do the opposite. But every once in a while they're also in your favor. The best thing are trophy bugs in your favor. Sometimes you do some stuff, but that's also very rare. And then you get a trophy, even though you didn't do all the things. For example, the game has like, I don't know, like 1,000 collectibles, but you get a trophy after 600. Even though it should be coming after 1,000. You know, these kind of bugs or glitches are always cool, of course. But rare, unfortunately. Most of the time it's the other way around. Like here in this game, also this, what we just talked about, that you have all collectibles, but you do not get a trophy. Unfortunately, this is always like this. I don't know why they cannot do it the other way around more. It would be better. I forgot every time how you come up there. There's somewhere like a place you can rise up. Oh, here I think. I wanted to photograph this cat all the time, but I didn't find her when I was walking here. So, but anyway, it should be it now.
Oh, it's you again. Do you have anything?
Okay, just saved. That means we should be able to go to Gizeh now. So the final check if it saved everything as it's supposed to be.
Okay, so how are we gonna find your contact?
I was told to look for a blue tent in a workers' area. Maybe we can get a better view from where that flag is. Come on, we should get going.
Okay, finally everything is there. Now to start from scratch.
I think we can see better from up there. Hey, let's go this way. It should be this way, I think.
Okay, it was cool made with the pyramids.
Wow, what a view.
It is something, ain't it?
The pyramids. They're even bigger than I imagined.
Wait until you see them up close.
Train auch so cool, ja.
Look at the Nile.
Yeah, Itru to the ancient Egyptians.
I've never seen anything like this. That's it. We should hurry.
All right, let's go to the blue tent.
Look at that. Thanks.
Was ist denn nun schon wieder?
Gonna get caught.
Was zum Teufel? Komisch. Mann am Boden! Ist da jemand? وانت خلاص هتصاب. خلوا بالكوا وسعوا لي انا جاي. السلام عليكم يا فندي.
وعليكم السلام.
Ich muss eine Postkarte mit der Pyramide darauf nach Hause schicken.
Get down before you're seen.
Was war das?
The medical tent is for workers at the dig site only, sir. There are better facilities in the city for tourists. Now, where was I?
I'm not a tourist.
Then, what are you doing here, if I may be so bold?
I'm from the American Embassy in Cairo. Here to investigate the dig. Tell me, how are the Germans treating you?
Well, to tell you the truth, they are being quite difficult. They only give me the bare minimum in terms of medical equipment. I don't even have any medicine. And I know for a fact the Germans have a supply, but they won't share.
And what if someone were to stumble upon some unattended German medicine?
Ah. Then I would advise that someone deliver it here. I would make sure it's put to good use, saving lives. This Sunday Times crossword is quite challenging, but it's good practice for my English. I wish I could give my patient care, but the Germans have been very stingy with their medical equipment.
If this was item 4, I would just shoot him and take the journals.
نهارك سعيد يا فندي.
أهلا.
Good to see you again, good sir. What can I do for you?
Was ist denn hier los?
اهلا يا فندم.
نهارك سعيد. This could be interesting.
Was das wohl war? Keine Sorge.
Nazi, over there.
Wer ist da drüben?
This guy looks like a wet noodle. They misspell his name. Boss must be furious.
This is just bad translation. It has to horror tales made to entsetzliche Erzählungen, but entsetzliche Erzählung is not how you would say it in German.
Far too sophisticated for a Nazi. Never wrong to steal from a Nazi.
But it's funny that these things always have certain topics, like with the German ones, these Arab ones, the Italian ones.
Look at this read.
But this weapon doesn't make sense. So. First time with goodies here.
الشاي هيخلص امتى؟
هبقى اقول لك لما يخلص.
اصله طول قوي.
هيخلص وقت ما يخلص.
طيب.
سلام عليكم يا أستاذ.
ويخليكم السلام. I haven't had feta in years.
That's for me. You had enough to eat.
أهلا يا
It's a long
فندم.
flight.
وخليكم السلام.
أنا شايف إن كافور عالج جرحك الخطير.
ده دكتور شاطر على فكرة.
How are you doing?
Mr. Jones, you are always welcome.
Spilled paint and a trail of footprints.
Also reiß dich zusammen. Du hast eine Aufgabe.
سلام عليكم يا أستاذ.
أهلا.
أهلا يا فندي.
وخليكم السلام.
Scrappy fella. Where is she coming from all of a sudden? So I don't know, these footsteps, they just stop here, like, is this the... Is this footsteps, basically? But they also look like they go to the other direction, actually, but...
I'll read through this. And that's why you need to set up proper support beams. Amateurs.
Short break.
afternoon, Mr. John.
اتفضل ادخل. Gina, darling.
There you are.
You made it. Now, who might this be?
This is Dr. Indiana Jones.
I'm an archaeologist.
Famous archaeologist.
Rings a bell. Marcus Brody's associate.
You know Marcus.
We frequent the same circles. I am Dame Nawal Shafiq Barkley, patron of history and its forgotten artifacts. And as of late, indulging in a spot of spying for Miss Lombardi here. Well, you must be famished. Come. Such a fascinating world.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that. Why, thank you. It's quite the luxurious pavilion you have here.
Oh, have a look around, Dr. Jones.
Don't mind if I do, Dame Nawal. You have a very sharp eye for quality.
Ah, just trinkets I've collected on my travels. So, this great circle, the Nazis think it's a conduit of some kind of power, correct?
Boss certainly does. He believes it'll secure his place in history. Everything's a competition with that guy.
He's using my sister to cross the finish line.
We will find her. Everything is predestined and pre-written, as the Egyptians would say. Oh, mind feeding Osiris, Dr. Jones?
I don't think he's hungry.
Scared of snakes, Dr. Jones?
Must be a problem in your line of work.
Nothing would make me happier than feeding your snake, Dame Nawal.
We find Osiris's food right by his box.
Yeah, finally I put in the snake. I was actually waiting for the first snakes in the dungeons, but they probably come then here in Egypt. But do you also notice a bit of this woke mentality in this game so far? Because, when we were in Italy, he didn't say anything about the Italian... I mean, they were called fascists all the time, but he didn't say anything about them. We hear where the German, where the Nazis are, basically.
Have you spoken to Laura?
And the first thing we steal from them is, he says something about, stealing from Nazi or something. Makes a comment. Probably there will be more comments coming. And in the same time, super respectful and interested in this Egyptian, so basically Arab kind of environment. So you already noticed the woke. It's not extremely obvious so far, or like not extremely prominent, but you notice it already. This woke mindset.
Well, I tried to contact her once, but she said she was busy.
Osiris, Lord of the Dead. Charming.
Just a little sketch I made. Keep it if you'd like.
If I'm not mistaken, Marge was doing an excavation in Petra.
Indeed. I decided to pop by for a visit. Ah, what a lovely lake. Simthelali Ra.
The Idol of Ra.
Voss believes it to be here, Dr. Jones.
What is it?
It's a statue, perhaps this big. Cursed with a terrible power, according to the old Egyptian legend.
It's been lost for thousands of years. No one's known where to look for it.
So why does Boss think that the idol is here in Gizeh?
Perhaps he thinks old Khufu had it.
Khufu built the Great Pyramid as his personal tomb. If he did have the idol, then he would...
He would want to hide its power from... We find Osiris's food right by his box. Give him just a little snack. That should be enough.
Have you spoken to Laura?
Osiris, Lord of the Dead.
I tried to contact her once, but
Charming.
she said she was busy. Just a little sketch I made. Keep it if you'd like.
If I'm not mistaken, Marge was doing an excavation in Petra.
Indeed. I decided to pop by for a visit. Ah, what a lovely lake.
The Idol of Ra.
Simthelali Ra. One of my spies smuggled this out of the Nazi compound, funding approval for some sort of experiment. Signed by Adolf Hitler, the obnoxious little twit.
Dr. Laura Lombardi. She's on the list of the participants?
Couldn't find any description of this experiment. My German is a tad rusty.
What did you get yourself into, Laura?
She was so absorbed in her work when we lived in Berlin, she was never really present. She was like a ghost.
She still loves you, you know.
Well, I'm still here for her, doing everything I can, even though... Voss has an office in the Nazi compound. Perhaps we can find more information there.
How do we get in?
I can procure work passes. Though it may take some time, I'm afraid.
I did it. I fed the snake.
Marvelous.
Indiana, tell me, that rubbing over there, have a look and see what you make of it. I think you will find that rubbing intriguing. Go on, Indiana, have a look and tell me what you think.
How did you get access to this place?
Bone pulled some strings for me, arranging papers for an emissary of the Cairo Museum. So, are you and he?
No. God, no.
Timthe lalile ra.
The Idol of Ra.
Voss believes it to be here, Dr. Jones.
What is it?
It's a statue, perhaps this big, cursed with a terrible power, according to the old Egyptian legend.
It's been lost for thousands of years. No one's known where to look for it.
So why does Voss think that the idol is here in Gizeh?
Perhaps he thinks old Khufu had it.
Khufu built the Great Pyramid as his personal tomb. If he did have the idol, then he would...
He would want to hide its power from the world.
Power of the stone. Dame Nawal, you're a genius.
Am I?
The cat mummy.
Sorry.
The stones of the Great Circle were found inside various ancient relics, which could mean the Idol of Ra contains another one of those stones.
Oh, bravo!
Well, I take it you won't just idly wait here for your work passes. An agent of mine purloined this excavation map from the Nazi camp. It will give you an updated view of the surroundings here in Gizeh. Go on, Professor. Take the map. It will help you explore the area.
I can use this to listen to the Nazis' radio communications.
Splendid idea. Be my guest.
مدام نوال نازلين دمروا واحدة تانية.
شكرا عمر. ربنا معك.
Lost another what?
Another stone stele. Voss is desperate for whatever information they may contain. Soon, There will be no trace of history left in this place.
Perhaps there's something I can do to help.
I'm a benefactor at the Cairo Museum. They would gladly accept any stone steely coming their way. If you find any, bring them to me. I'll keep them safe and sound.
As long as they end up in a museum.
Where they belong. These are my notes concerning the stone steely. Perhaps they can be of some use to you?
I'll do my best. What do we have here?
If there's anything you need, go to the village market. Just watch out for any merchants trying to scam you,
Don't worry. I have a nose for spotting frauds.
Well, then I'm sure you'll be fine.
Hey, Strambo. I've picked up something interesting. Come over here. I think you want to hear this.
Let me see here. Huh. Must be from an old expedition during the French invasion.
Listen to this, Dr. Jones.
The Scarlet Arrow. Danewall, this is your yacht?
Indeed. Maybe one day I will take you sailing, Dr. Jones.
I think you want to hear this.
All right, I'm listening.
Statusbericht Meyer. Kommen.
That's Boss.
Sie waren den ganzen Tag an der Ausgrabungsstelle bei der Sphinx. Die Männer sind erschöpft. Komm. Ja und? Haben Sie schon das Heiligtum der Wächter gefunden? Leider nein, Herr Sturmbannführer. Aber womöglich einen Eingang. Komm. Gut. Gute Arbeit, Meyer. Und jetzt kehren Sie zum Lager zurück. Ich werde mich jetzt der Ausgrabung widmen. Der nächste Schritt erfordert eine gewisse Expertise. Na los, ab! Verstanden, Herr...
Voss seems very concerned about this excavation. What is he searching for?
He said the Sanctuary of the Guardians.
Huh?
Maybe they were guardians of the Idol of Ra.
Well, we have to investigate before he returns to the site.
What was she doing? Sitting like an Egyptian?
الشغل واجري على البيت ولا ايه؟
تفتكر امتى هيدفعوا لنا ويسيبونا نروح؟
مش عارف.
نهارك
بس
سعيد
أكيد
يا
اول ما
فندم.
يلاقوا اللي بيدوروا
كيف خلوك أنت؟
هما بيدوروا على ايه؟
بصراحة ما اعرفش، بس بيتهيألي ان هم نفسهم ما يعرفوش. Ich hab doch was gehört. Komisch. Mist, ich hab Sand an den Stiefeln. Seltsam, was ist das denn? Ich weiß das.
What's this? A whole army?
Der hat ihn erwischt!
Hey, Dingling!
Nimm! Bist du hier?
Ich penne hier gleich ein. Ja, weiter so.
دوروا على حتة أمان. انجدنا يا رب. يا رب اللي بيحصل ده يخلص بقى. مش عايز أموت.
يا ترى هقدر اخرج دلوقتي؟
I think also going offline now, might be back tomorrow, so maybe until then.